Hey, this is Jeff.
And Denise from Mousesteps.com.
And this is Mousesteps Weekly, episode number 20.
Sponsored by Theme Park Connection in Winter Garden, Florida.
Great place to get all your theme park goodness needs.
We need to do another video there soon.
And Maple Leaf Tickets, who've just renewed for another 3 months. So thank you to Maple Leaf Tickets. Great place for discounted theme park tickets.
And more. So show tickets and...
Yes.
And we're mostly going to talk today about Disney's Art of Animation, the Little Mermaid section. We had stayed there, not last night, the night before, right?
Yeah, 2 days ago, the 15th of September.
It's been a crazy month. So there's Ariel on a notepad.
And there are my favorite little fishes.
This is the last section of Disney's Art of Animation Resort to open. The whole resort is now fully open. And this is the only area, the Little Mermaid section, that has the standard rooms.
Right. It's sort of like the Pop Century. It's that
this
type
area
of exactly like all of the Pop Century across the water.
And there's Ariel, who's very large. They're all large. Her and King Triton and Ursula.
We're trying to figure out what scale we are in this. So obviously we are under the sea, looking at all these icons. So
pebbles.
are we like a fish?
We're like the size of the fish.
A small fish, perhaps, looking up at Ariel.
I have no idea.
And Flounder. But Flounder is huge. Like, he is much bigger than us, so...
He's a big fish.
Yeah, we're just little fish. Very true. Anyway, so we'll just take a look at some of the really cool icons and neatities that they have scattered around.
And I did get asked about the resort by several people what our favorite areas of the resort are. Oh, there's a Dinglehopper. Dinglehopper. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Looks like a fork to me.
Did you see the little girl who ran after
pipe.
it?
Is that a
was
pipe?
Like, Dinglehopper. Snarfblatt.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're very good. What is this?
I don't know.
It's a stein. It's from Gaston.
Is it though? It's
Gaston's
really big.
stein.
It looks so big.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess just compared to a fork.
Right.
The fork's
true.
big too. And there's a treasure chest.
Right. And all this stuff Ariel kept in her little grotto. Remember the movie? She collected all these things she found and she didn't know what they were.
But the fork's bigger than the treasure chest, so it can't be much of a treasure chest, huh?
Yeah. Look, we kept getting feedback that the coins look like a hidden Mickey.
And I had thought that too when I saw it, but it's like, well, maybe it's just an accident.
No, I think it's probably a hidden Mickey. We'll have to ask Mr. Hidden Mickey guy to verify if this is a correct hidden Mickey. And Prince Eric.
In a statue form. He is also in a portrait we'll see inside the room.
And this statue is also found in the movie in Ariel's possession.
And it's also, when the Little Mermaid ride opens, at least in California, you have the statue also.
It's the same ride, so you'll see it in the ride, too. It gets around.
It's everywhere.
The statue, yes.
Prince Eric makes the rounds.
And coming up next, I think, is one of your favorite icons.
Is it Sebastian?
No, your other favorite icon.
Triton. Oh,
King
don't
Triton.
say that.
It's not time to say it yet, but I see it's coming up. It's coming up, your favorite expression. But we actually stayed in the Ursula.
Are you talking about his eyes or his nipples?
Well, you are... There's the nipples right there.
I know, they're huge. Like, what's up with that?
Well,
I guess maybe in the movie they were. I'm going to have to watch the movie.
I was not referring to that. I was referring to this. Crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes.
Yes, crazy eyes, which everybody seems to say.
I know, we've had that on our YouTube. People are like, he has the crazy eyes.
But I don't know which is more menacing, to stay in the crazy eyes King Triton or the
Ursula?
menacing Ursula across the...
Ursula is actually menacing.
We were poor, unfortunate souls.
And there's King Triton.
There he is. Normal-looking eyes in that picture. I think we get a close-up of such a thing.
Well, we stayed in Ursula, so she was okay. She didn't menace us too badly.
Right. And here, I think, is Sebastian.
And this is actually my favorite of the icons because it really is, it isn't just the normal...
Hands are going.
My hands are going. There's a lot more texture to this. And
we thought it would be funny if the shell just snapped shut every now and then.
You mean when
people climb into it?
We saw people climbing into the shell. It says no climbing, but...
Yeah, but it would be funny if it just snapped shut and the people disappeared. They can come back.
They can come back.
And there it is. There's where we stayed, right, as poor unfortunate souls in the Ursula section.
And the funny thing is, her and Sebastian both seem to have the same hands going. So I don't know if it's a calisthenics
You have
thing.
hands going again.
I do now, but if you look at them, when I took the picture of both
Normalize.
her and Sebastian together, they both look like they're doing
Do you remember these guys?
calisthenics.
Do you remember those
Yes.
two?
I forget if they.
So that
names.
means you don't remember.
I do remember. And there they are, but they don't look as the same color there.
I think they are. It could be just the sun. Here is a look at the pool now.
The Flippin' Fins
Flippin'
pool.
Fins.
I think this is bigger than the Cars pool. The Cars pool is very small.
It's definitely bigger. This, to me, is my favorite pool, actually. I've been in all the pools. There, to answer a question, there is no music under the sea,
We've
so to
had
speak.
quite a few questions about this area of the
actually,
resort.
that would have been a nice thing to do. You would think that there would be the music under the water because it is under the sea.
Well, you would think you'd have it above the water too, because they were mostly playing stuff like Paul McCartney and just standard.
They also
songs.
played Little Mermaid music
I
the
didn't
other
hear
day
it.
when I went
The
out
Cars
for a
area
swim.
always has the Cars music, but the others are kind of off and on, I guess.
I think it's all themed to the sea. I think you just didn't get the connection.
I didn't get
but
the connection.
it is all the songs are. It's similar to the Cars section, believe me. And Flotsam and
Oh, that's
Jetsam.
it. It sounds like you're barfing though.
Yeah.
Flotsam.
Flotsam. Oh, I said it wrong. But yes, that's who they are. And I like this scroll here. We look for the pen. This is the evil deed that Ariel signed to give away her voice.
I
But we
thought it was
couldn't
a
find
very
the,
nice-
the skeleton fish pen. We looked everywhere.
I didn't look for it.
I did.
It was
I
probably
on the hunt.
hiding.
And there's some laundry. There's a laundry place there.
I didn't walk into the bathrooms, but there should be showers there,
There
just
is?
like
There is?
all the others.
Nice purple, bluish, this color interior.
The
in
bathrooms
there.
are so cold all the time.
They lived up to that here. They were a little chilly.
And there's dolphins on some of the sides of the buildings have the dolphins.
But I think it's nice. It's to me it's cooler than across the street. But because I'm a fan of Little Mermaid,
You're talking
more.
about Pop Century.
Yeah, Pop
This
Century.
is the only place you'll see Scuttle except for in the room on the portrait.
Okay, here we are, opening day. They had special treats for us in the morning, checking in.
Lemonade and cookies.
Yeah.
This was the most fantastic cast member, and Alfonso, he was checking
we
us
loved
in.
Alfonso. He took care of us
Very well.
nicely. Yes.
Are we heading into the room?
We're about to head into the room. We now have our keys, thanks to Alfonso's quick service there. We
He
got a
was
great room by the pool.
One of the best check-ins that we've had.
And of course, we love the new the way the keys are like on the cruise ship. You just tap it and go in.
Do you love that?
I do. It's much easier. It works.
Mine didn't work the second day.
Really?
No. Don't you remember?
Now I do.
And this is the room, and unlike the rest of Disney's Art of Animation Resort, it's not a suite. It's just a standard room. You said you missed having the living area.
Well, right. After staying in the family suites 3 times in a row and then staying in this room, I got kind of used to the couch
Right.
and the second bathroom and 2 televisions and you can have friends over and entertain.
Right, and you're not just watching TV from
This
the bed.
is a normal hotel room.
Yes.
But once you realize that, which it took me just a few minutes, there's plenty of cool decor to look at, and we had a great location. The pool is right there.
I think this is my second favorite room decor. Cars being
Definitely.
the first by far.
Absolutely,
for
this
2
would be
adults.
number 2. I agree with that.
And this, I thought Nemo was too young for me, and Lion King was a little too busy. But I really
like Lion
the,
King more. I think Nemo would be my 4th choice for the decor, but I do miss the family suites after staying in the regular room.
If we stay again, it'll be in the Cars section, unless we get a really cheap deal on this. And this was our view. All of a sudden, it gets like really light where you can see it. very
That's
well.
because we opened the curtains.
But it's like really bright. But there was the fish again.
Yes.
Some of the fish, they have fish all over the place.
Under the Sea, here is another similar to the Lion King rooms where they had the Lion King lyrics. We have that for Under the Sea here. So I read these and learned the correct lyrics for
I think
Under the
we
Sea.
first, did you?
Yeah, I could sing it, but we'd have people tuning out there.
I think we first saw this type of a thing with the Princess Tiana Royal Rooms, how she leaves a note and you think, oh my gosh, there's a note, I can take it home. But you can't take it home, so I wasn't fooled this time.
You were not fooled. Don't be fooled.
I was not fooled.
There is Prince Eric and Scuttle. See, Scuttle makes a full color appearance in the room.
I thought we'd see more Scuttle, but
Because we didn't see Scuttle outside, here's a nice close-up of Scuttle. We were told by somebody who was just guessing that
And
because
I'm sure
we
it's
were
true.
under the sea in the courtyard, there would be no Scuttle because we are underwater.
It would have
Scuttle
been
would
nice
not
to
be
see
there.
Scuttle,
But it
I
makes sense.
understand.
We're supposedly underwater.
I wasn't thinking about that.
And here's the lights that are themed
Shell.
as shells. And I guess this is the bathroom area.
And it's the same type of bedding. It's the same stiff bedspread.
Yes. Well, again, it was the first night, but the bedspread it could stand up straight when you pull it back. That's 100% true.
I do love the floors.
Textured, and the elevators were
The
all
elevators are
textured
exactly
like
the
that.
same floors.
There's a snarfblatt there in the ground.
I didn't notice
never
it.
noticed that
Oh,
ever
when?
until now.
I did. I missed it again, so I'll have to
We'll
look.
rewind it and show it
Later.
to you later.
And
But,
there's Ariel.
one of my favorite curtains. Very nice Ariel shower curtain.
I think they're all nice. I like all of the curtains.
And for only $99.95, you can
minus
have
your annual pass holder discount.
right for $400 we can have all four.
All four. And here is the inside, which I like also. I think all of the insides of all of the showers are very nicely done.
Right. Everybody loves this part. A lot of the comments in our other YouTube said they were very impressed by the shower.
And this is
hidden Mickeys.
This
There
is the
is
only
a
place
hidden
we
Mickey.
found hidden Mickeys. And you have to kind of sit in the toilet to find some of them easily.
Don't give away your secrets. That's how we find all our hidden Mickeys.
That's how I find all of them. But there is, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like Mickey, but it's so tiny. Like when you're looking at it, you wouldn't see it right away. And are we seeing the other hidden Mickey as well?
And the other hidden Mickey I actually spotted a little easier. That's a very obvious one. It's right by the handle.
I saw the
for
other one, the
shower.
watch. I think it's a watch.
Yeah, the watch
first.
one you can see, but you have to really start studying it. And there is the standard new H2O that you will get at this
I always
resort.
like the H2O shampoo.
And this is the privacy screen or
The
curtain.
It's
Yeah,
a privacy curtain. I think these were first in the moderate resorts that I can remember, and it's really a nice little bonus for people, families who want to change or whatever, have a little privacy in the vanity
it's
area.
a brilliant idea. I'm surprised that it took as long as it did, but every resort now has the privacy.
I'm not
curtain.
sure what these hooks are for. Like
It's a hanger to hang your coats or your clothing.
but nobody ever uses them.
In the winter, they do. Yeah.
Winter.
You will have a coat.
We
You mean
don't have
coats
much
or
winter.
hangers? I use the hanger.
And there's a little Ariel sticker that was left for us.
And again, something great for me. All your electronic needs are
in the television.
in the TV. Yeah.
And there's the plugs. You have the table, and you can plug in your computer and then plug everything into the TV also.
And the refrigerator is kind of hidden there in the what do you call
It's
it?
it's
Vanity?
actually
Not
very nicely hidden in the drawers area.
right in the drawers, right. And here, this is a friend of ours. Some friends of ours actually stayed in a room with the double bed, so we took a short clip to show the slight difference to the double bed setup.
I was also going to mention I hadn't realized until a couple months ago in the last year that refrigerators were now standard in all of the value resort rooms, as well as moderates and deluxes. So I think that's terrific.
And that was our look at the Art of Animation Little Mermaid section. Also, last week, we went to 2 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties.
Yes.
And we don't have a ton of time left on this week, so we'll just give a little teaser of it. But
We had a good time.
we had a really good time. Less crowded on the first one, as we expected. It was a Tuesday.
But the other was a Friday night, and it was packed.
Right,
So
right.
I think
So
weekdays are
Weekdays
a little bit better.
were better for us. We had a chance to meet the
There's,
head
like, fire.
cheese. Yeah, there's the fire.
Mickey and Minnie
in their Halloween splendor.
But we also met them in the Pirates and Princess outfits also.
Right, and we had heard that Mickey was talking at one point during the
But-
parties,
but
but we did not
nobody
have a
talked to us.
conversation with him. Here is the Headless Horseman, one of our favorite things. It did return. There was some talk that it may not return because of the dance thing they do.
Little dance party.
But if you want to see the dance party, it will only happen on Main Street. If you watch in Frontierland, or if you want to avoid the dance party, watch
Frontierland is the
Frontierland.
place to go.
Calling all the
No,
monsters.
don't do that. Oh, I hate that.
Okay.
No.
And this is the Boo to You Halloween Parade. And this year, there's a few differences. There were always witches that were.
But they're now like wenches.
Is that what you got out of it?
Yes.
Because they took the
They took
wenches
the other
and the
wenches
redhead
out. Are they
away
not
from
supposed
the
to be like
pirates.
wenches?
I don't think that's what that is. They are.
It starts with a W and ends with an S. It just went from witches to wenches, no?
I don't know about that.
What are they?
To me, it was just in Halloween outfits, or I don't know if they would be wenches or not. But I guess that's a discussion for another time. But because they took away the redhead and the wenches and the pirates and their whole shtick, now we have your pirate flag jugglers.
From the Enchanted Adventures Parade, you said?
Yeah,
from,
the old
Pirate and
Princess Party. Right. Do you remember this from the Pirate and Princess Party?
I went only once or twice to the Pirates and Princess Party, and I don't remember this.
Right. I mean, this was pretty much just kind of pulled out from that parade, and it does fit in here. Of course I miss the wenches and the redhead and everything, because I like the whole pirate thing. But this will do, and
it will do.
It will do. But this is just the teaser. We'll have the full Halloween party and a Halloween episode next week, so be sure to check back for that.
And we'll be back with a vintage segment also. And I just want to give a shout out to Cinda, a viewer who stopped us at Epcot to say hello.
We had a very nice talk with her, and also Theme Park Connection.
Theme Park Connection. Stop there next time on your trip to Walt Disney World.
And Maple Leaf tickets.
For your ticket needs.
So, again, we'll see everyone next week, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween 6 weeks or so early.